Hey, let's do some cardio today. So you will need your sliders, possibly a weight if you would like to, just a lightweight for side plank hip dips. All right, so let's start with a yoga flow. So we're gonna go through a half series on our knees at first and then work up from there. So here we go. Let's come up to the top or the side here. You can even start from the beginning here. I'll start here. So we breathe up. And breathe down, all the way down. Come up to flat back. And step both legs back into half plank. We're going to come down onto our belly. Into cobra, breathe up. Breathe down. Press up into half plank. And come up into downward dog, or you can come back to child's pose. From child's pose, we're going to come up to half plank or plank, bring both our feet up, breathe up to half, and down, keeping your sit bones where they are. Breathe all the way up, and down. Let's do that again, ready? And out. Breathe in to halfway, breathe all the way down. Step your feet back. You can do half plank or full plank. We're going to go down onto our bellies, lift up, not your head, but your heart. Step. You can either come back to child's pose or down dog. Step your feet forward. Let's breathe up to half, flat back, down. Breathe in and up. Hands down, mountain pose. We'll do it one more time that way. Breathe up, flat back, down. Come down to half plank or full plank, down, and up. Back to child's pose, stretching out your upper back, or you can come into down dog. Step your feet together, or up. I still have my hip width apart. And breathe up and down. Awesome. Now we're going to add in, breathe up, all the way down. Breathe up, halfway, and down. Let's step our right foot back. Set your knee down. We're going to breathe up and come into hamstring. So let's repeat that 2 more times here. Breathe out on the hamstring. Awesome. Let's just switch legs. Put your right leg up. Breathe up in and down the hamstring. Keeping your back from arching. So none of this. 2 more times. Awesome. Let's come back into half plank or full plank. Push back into down dog. You can even have your leg bent. Step your feet together. Breathe up, flat back, and down. Breathe up all the way, stretch up, and down. Whew. All right. Let's come into our first block. So, we have been doing, where it was 2 moves, 4 times. We're going to do 4 moves for two rounds. So, the first round we have high knees. You can always step. There's side ski jumps. We have our jumping jacks and our reverse lunge knee up. So you do not have to go up. You can even just drive it forward. We're going to do 30 seconds on one leg and then 30 seconds on the other, the next round. Okay, whew, here we go, and then we'll go into our core. So, first things first, we have our high knees. So, pulling your tailbone down towards the ground, bringing your rib cage in and down. You don't need to over grip, but just don't let it flare out. Hug Hug it in. Bring your legs up. Make sure you got some good music going today. I would do music on here, but I don't want to get sued. So, here we go, side ski jumps. Again, you can step, staying low or hop. You can take them at your pace, fast, slow, whichever you like to do. Press on the outside of that foot. Don't sink into your leg. Come out of your leg here. Think of a ballerina or a skater. Awesome, coming into jumping jacks. Here we go. Again, there's no need to rush. Control your breath. Come a little closer. Pull your core up and in. Your pelvic floor up. Awesome. Let's do our right leg first, so left leg stepping back. Left leg. Again, no need to rush. Make sure you're good form. So keeping not a lot of pressure in that back leg. Got about 5 seconds. Last one. Okay. Let's rest for 30 seconds. So this next round, we'll just switch the reversal end. Woo. Focus on your breath out. Relax your shoulders. All right, you ready? High knees, here we go. Keep a wide stance. We're not out, but right where your hips are. So you don't want to go in. Feel my right leg, man. From the side. Keeping your chin down. I'm going to start on this side for my ski jumps. You ready? Pull your core up and in. Protect your back. Sink into that front leg, not hip. So not on this. Awesome, coming into our jumping jacks. Whew. Coming back to your breath. Feeling pressure in both sides of your legs. You ready? Right leg steps back. I'm a little less stable on this leg. Last one. Whew. Okay, let's just breathe before we come down to our core. So first move is going to be plank, the leg slides out to the side. Again, you can just be in tabletop, and you'll just reach your leg out and then bend. Out and then bend. I'll show you from the side. So you'll be in tabletop, make sure you're pressing into your hands, pressing into your knees. Okay, so you're going to lift your foot back, out to the side, and down. And then you'll go to the other side. You can use your sliders. I'm going to go this way, so they hopefully do not lose them. This time, okay. So we are coming into our plank. Oh my gosh. Here we go. I got my right, left, right. Feel like your core is pulling you up to the ceiling. Not your back, but your core. It's like you're trying to touch your belly button to the sky, keeping your neck pushed back in line. Almost there. Make sure you're not sinking into your hands. I like to turn them out slightly. Awesome. Come to your knees. We're going to rest for 20 seconds here. I don't think that's enough. So what I mean was, right here, either my hands, they were like this. You want to turn them so my pointer finger is straight. So your shoulders are kind of, otherwise they're like up. You want them out of your ears. Coming into plank tucks, or you can do the opposite arm and knee. They're called bird dogs. Tabletop, so you're in tabletop, reaching, and then you'll switch sides. Or plank tucks, which you keep your hips down. Don't let them come into the ceiling. All right. Enough chit chat. Here we go. Press down into your hands, core up and in. Micro bend in your elbows, collarbones long, neck back. Keeping an even pressure on your hands. So try not to let your feel it mostly on your outside. You want to feel it both on the inside and the outside of your hands. The last one, hit your knees and breathe. Whew. So, our next round, oh yes, okay. So our next round is, we have running. So bring your knees, or your legs, not your knees, your feet up to your glutes. Then we got our squat jumps. If you're not jumping, just go to the side, or you can even just come up onto your toes. Then we're going to do a side to side jump rope. And then we got our 4 planks, 2 push-ups. Okay, catch your breath. I know I do. All right, here we go. Running. So, bring those feet up. Pull your core up and in. Coming off the balls of your feet. You're going like landing like this and coming off like that. All right. Coming into our squat jumps. Here we go. sure your back is not arching here. Keep it straight. Stop. Whew. Coming into our side-to-side jump rope. Catch your breath. Whew. Put your core up and in. All right. Coming down into our 4 plank jacks. Again, you can be tabletop, just bringing your foot out at a slight angle. So you'll come out like that, and then you'll come into push up, okay? Here we go. Keep your shoulders out of your ears. Put tension in your legs. Push through your heels. Even if you're here, push as if you're pushing with your heel here. Okay? That'll just bring attention to your inner thigh rest. Before you come up, make sure you're not lightheaded or dizzy or sweating profusely. Alright, here we go. Coming into that one more time. I like only doing it twice. Okay. Calm your breath. Again, focus on your exhale. You ready? Here we go. We got our running. So you're kind of leaning forward slightly. You're not up here. You want to make sure you're in a forward motion. Pulling your core up and in. Strong back. All right. Squat jumps, choose your level. Here we go. Choose your pace to where you are successful. It's much better to have better form and slower than fast and a form that's going to hurt you. So, take it slow or fast. Listen to your body. Last one. Ooh. Side to side jump rope. Here we go. Come out of your hips. Don't sink in. Breathe in your abdomen here, your rib cage. Think about breathing out. Think about your core, your tailbone coming down. Okay, coming down slowly to our plank jacks. This is our last one of this round here. And go. Keep your head back. A lot of times we like to push it forward. Be mindful of that. Whew. And then come down one. Last one. All right, you can stay down here. We're gonna rest for 30 seconds before we move on to our abs. So this is a slightly different challenge than it has been, because we were going for a minute, rest, minute, rest, minute, rest. Now we're going 2 minutes, rest, 2 minutes, rest. So we're coming into our side plank hip dips. You can either be on your knee, you can bring your weight here to the hip bone here. Make sure that you are stacked, that you're not leaning forward or back, but it's right atop. And then you go down and up, or you have your feet stacked. Give me a timer here. You ready? So you press down, down, up. Pull your core up and in. It's not your hips moving first. It is your core. Put your neck wherever you need to. Make sure that it is in line. Kind of tuck your pelvis slightly so you're not feeling your back. If you want to, you can lose that weight. Got about 10 more seconds. There we go. Rest. All right. We're almost done. We only have this other side, and then our cardio, one last block, and then our last one, a core, and then we're done. Whew. So choose your level that you want to be at. Whew. Grab your weight if you're choosing to have one. We go down, up. Keep your neck pushed back, like you're pressing the back of your head against the wall. Move that weight. Make sure your hips are still stacked. Awesome. Whew. So our next round is first we have our jump rope, just a regular one. Then we're coming into a plank walkout into 4 mountain climbers. So you can choose to do that on your knees or on your toes. And then we are going to come into twisting lunges. We're not jumping these ones. And then we have star jumps. So 2 times through. I'm going to grab a quick drink of water. Whew. And then we will bust this out. Alright. Coming into our jump rope. Again, always a safe option. If your heart feels like it's going to explode and you can't catch your breath, do that option first and then join us. Not sinking, coming out. Turn your music up if you need something. Do it. Coming to our plank walkouts. I'll show you the modified first. So we come down, bend our knees. We have 1, 2, keep your back straight. 4, don't sink. And then come back and up, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. Take them at your pace. Awesome. Whew. Coming into our twisting lunges. So that front leg comes first. Make sure you're not dizzy, so take a second first. And then go. It's like a front lunge, but you're turning, like you're doing a quick change. Even here, make sure that your legs stay shoulder width apart. Give yourself a wide base, okay? Even though you're coming across your body, come up on the toe. All right, star jumps. You can do regular jumping jacks. You can do like that. All right, here we go. Take them at your pace. Here's the side. Last one. Rest. Recover. We have one more of those. You're doing great. Just breathe. All right. Coming back into our jump rope. Regain your strength. Come back to the breath. It will hype you up. You're stronger. You're stronger than we started. So don't start doubting yourself now. You can do this. This is our last round. We got core. And then we're done. So don't give up on yourself. I don't know about you, but I had a long history plank walkouts of giving up on myself because I always believed it was not strong. And it was a lie. You are strong. You're strong because you are working for it. You're strong because you have us in your community. You're strong because we support you and because Jesus is alive. Here we go. And I know that sounds so hokey, especially in a workout video. But come on, it's true. We live in a life, we always tell ourselves we're defeated, we're weak, and that is not what God calls us to be. He calls us to be strong and courageous because of who He is and who He made us to be. So, don't give up. Star jumps, last one. Don't give up. Here we go. Oh, you take it at your own pace. Almost there. Keep your neck from straining. Keep it straight and long. Last one. Last two. Here we go. Breathe. Before we come down. Okay. Coming into our Pilates V-sit and twist. We can grab that weight again. You don't have to. So you're going to come down And either come up into a crunch and lower it down. You want to feel like your spine is going one vertebra at a time. So you put core up and in, bring your rib cage down. From here, that is where it goes up and then down. You have to accentuate each movement. So, if you're joining me with the weight, here we go. Whew. So we are lifting up, twist. Now, you see how my arms are not moving? It's my belly that's moving first. No cheating with your arms. This is what cheating is. Don't throw it. We're going to do one side this whole time. Awesome. We're going to do the other side. So I will come towards you. Whew. Take a quick second to breathe and be thankful that this is our last move. Whew. I'm so hungry. It's a good thing I didn't eat before. I did have a snack a couple hours ago, but it's a good thing I didn't eat anymore because I would have been having trouble. Alright, so here we go. Get set up, pull your core up and in. We'll lift it up like you're lifting it up onto a shelf. Be very careful with your movements. If the weight is making it hard for you to feel your core, then let it go. When you're in this V-sit position, I was just talking to my sister about this, make sure that you're not lifting up, like pushing your pelvis forward. It's still kind of pushed down, like tucked. So it should look, you can stop. Coming up, here, not here. Okay? Alright, you can rest. I got a couple more reps to do. Whew. You rest. Awesome. Whew. From here, let's just stretch it way out. Let your rib cage lift. Stretch your legs. You can go back and forth to flexing and pointing your toes. Awesome. From here, let's bring our right leg in. Just lift it up. Push, flex it first. Press your heel up. Don't let your back come up. Feel like your sit bones are still going straight out. Keep your other leg stretched out, like you're gently pressing against a wall. Press your leg, point, and flex. Point, and flex. Keep your shoulders from being tense. Flex, and point. Awesome, bring that knee in. Let's bring it out to the side. Keep your other hip down. Again, don't let your hips come up like this. Lengthen. You're going to have a little bit of a curve there just because that's how your spine is. There's a curve there. Just don't accentuate it. You want like lengthened. If you need more explanation, let me know. All right, let's take that all the way across. Keeping your opposite shoulder down. You can even look the opposite way. Again, feeling like your hips are coming out of your back. Breathing in your rib cage. So breathe down. So breathe, when you breathe in, like you're breathing down. Breathe out through the crown of your head. Imagine that the breath is traveling down the spine as you inhale and up the spine as you exhale. Let's do one more. Awesome. Let's come back to center. Bring both knees in and just hug them. You can even rock back and forth a little bit. You can even put your legs, your knees out like this. Hold on to them and just kick it out. Release some of that tension in the lower back. Awesome. And your left leg in. Right leg straight out. Put a little pressure, like pressing against a wall. Not like pushing, but like gently pressing on the wall. From here, lift your left leg up. Again, feeling length in your back. And you can hold wherever you want, either on your shin or on your thigh, grabbing your pants. Just not your knee. Feel like you're pressing your heel against the ceiling. All right, so go ahead and point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Awesome. Bend your knee back in. Bring it out to the side, so like it's coming up to your left shoulder. Keep your right leg or your hip down. Awesome. Let's bring our knee over to the opposite side, keeping your left shoulder down this time. Again, moving the direction, imagine that your breath is going down the spine as you inhale and up the spine as you exhale. Whew. So much sweat in my legs. Whew. All right, go ahead and hug your knees in again. And let's just roll on up. Woo! You did so awesome today. You should be so proud of yourself.